Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of What's Happening on Saugus TV. I'm Brian Nadeau, the Executive Director of Saugus TV and the host of the program. It's never a dull moment around here. We have lots to cover this week. First up is Saugus TV's John Prudent, who talks about the selectmen meeting he covered, as well as last Friday's annual town event. Take it away, John.
Thanks, Brian. Hey, Saugus. John Prudent here. The Board of Selectmen were in session last week, as you heard. The night's proceedings began with a citation given to two local Marine veterans in recognition of their work with the Saugus community and for a 100-mile run they completed for charity. Other items on the Selectmen agenda included a few public and continued hearings that covered things like a request for a livery license, a determination of local tax levy percentages for FY23, followed by a request for a transfer of license and the creation of an RFI, or request for information, for cannabis dispensaries. As always, you can see a rebroadcast of this meeting on Saugus TV Government Channel 9. It's also available now at vimeo.com/Saugus Television. Changing gears, it's that time of the year again, and Christmas is on the way. Saugus made it official with its annual Christmas tree lighting that was held outside of Town Hall last week. Attendees who braved the actually not too cold weather found lots to do and see. The event featured street vendors, costume characters, bouncy houses for the kids, as well as signature fan favorite attractions like the horse-drawn carriages and petting zoo. But the tree lighting wouldn't be the tree lighting without an appearance by Santa Claus himself. The jolly fat man stopped by to say a few words and help light the Christmas tree at Saugus Center. Highlights of the night's festivities is coming soon, so keep an eye out. Brian, back to you.
Thanks, John. And keeping with the Christmas spirit, we take you now to the Meg Building and their annual Christmas tree fundraiser. We caught a word from one of the organizers and president of the Meg Foundation, Janice Jarose, about this Saugus tradition.
Hello and welcome to the Meg. This is our 12th annual Christmas Tree Festival. We have Mr. Tony Speziali here to tell us about his toy drive with the Lions Club.
Hi, yes, I'm with the Saugus Lions Club, and we just completed our drive-by toy drive. That's our third annual one, where folks came to the senior center and dropped off toy donations for those less fortunate. And the Lions Club has been doing it now for a good 25 years. So it was very successful, and we got quite a number of toys. But just wanted to let everybody know, we are still doing the toy drive. You can come by and bring them over here to the Meg, or you can contact the Saugus Lions or contact the Tax Shop and Financial Center. We're also collecting the toys for them. So anyway, bring them down here, and we will get them all to the kids who need them.
This is Mrs. Claus. Say hello to.
Hi, everyone, and come on down.
Okay.
Can't
And
wait to see you.
and we have the elf. She's very shy, but she. Would you like to say something?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Isn't she sweet? She's wonderful. Could you tell us the dates that we're going to be open this week?
The 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th of December, and the 9th and the 10th.
And on the 10th, we're having a wonderful surprise. Mrs. Claus, you've promised that Mr. Claus would be here?
Oh,
All right.
yes, he will. He wouldn't disappoint any little
And that's
child.
a promise.
A promise.
He'll be here next Saturday, December 10th.
From 4 to 6.
And we have a professional photographer who will be here to take pictures when children like to sit on the lap and tell Santa Claus what they are looking for Christmas. We welcome everybody. There will be candy. There'll be, like we said, Santa Claus. And we have some beautiful, beautiful trees. And each year, isn't it true, Sparkle, that People
get
are so
more-
creative. And
more
it's so,
creative,
you'd think that
yes.
after a while they'd run out of ideas.
No.
But every year, people come up with some brand new ideas.
Yes.
We have wonderful gifts. We have all kinds of treasure troves of
Gift baskets.
Gift baskets. We have $100 gift certificates to various restaurants and just everything you'd want. We hope that you can all make it. It's a family event. There's plenty of parking. There's plenty of good times, and we look forward to seeing you all. And thank you very much.
Once again, the Meg Foundation's 12th Annual Christmas Tree Festival concludes this weekend, Friday, December 9th, and Saturday, December 10th, from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Santa will be in attendance on Saturday from 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the petting zoo will be arriving on Saturday as well, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Winners of the raffle will be drawn Sunday morning, and winners can pick up their winnings Sunday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. All proceeds benefit the Meg Foundation. Production manager Michelle Fox joins us now with highlights of this past special town meeting, as well as the latest dish from the kitchen at 30 Main. All yours, Michelle.
Thanks, Brian. I'm Michelle, the production manager. Last week, town meeting members met for a special town meeting to discuss 7 articles. 2 of the articles were centered around whether or not the town should purchase a parcel of land at 42 Jackson Street to be used for future development of the Cliftondale Square. After much discussion, both articles passed. To watch all of the votes on this special town meeting, you can watch this meeting on Channel 9 or anytime on our Vimeo page. Last week, Superintendent McMahon filmed a new episode of the Superintendent's Report. This episode featured Saugus athletes Ava Rogers, Lily Ventry, and Cameron Sirocco. They discussed what it's like being athletes in a town such as Saugus with a big community supporting them. You'll be able to watch this episode soon on Channel 22 and Vimeo. We also have a new episode of What's Cooking with Chef Amanda. This time, Amanda prepared an Italian braciole, which is beef stuffed with cold cuts and Italian breadcrumbs, which she paired with a side of crispy gnocchi. You can watch this new episode Tuesday, December 6th at 8:30 p.m. and anytime on our Vimeo. That's it for me. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Michelle. Program manager Rachel Brugman is up next with highlights of the meeting she covered last week and, of course, this week's Saugus TV schedules. Rachel?
Hello, Saugus. Rachel Brugman back again to tell you what's happening in programming. But before we get to that, there was a planning board meeting where they held public hearings on Bellevue Heights Estates and 1431 Broadway, as well as approvals not required for 85 to 91 Vine Street and 32 Herbert Ave. Catch that meeting on Monday on Channel 9 at 8:30 p.m. This week on Channel 8, there is From the Vault, the program where we show you old Saugus TV programs. This week is Holiday Tree Lighting from 2011, Tuesday at 11 a.m. Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. will be another episode of What's Cookin'. You should probably get pumped for Chef Amanda's gnocchi. It was really tasty, and maybe you can make it at home. Then at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, you can watch the 1988 adventure Alien from LA. Kathy Ireland plays a young woman searching for her missing father when she stumbles into a strange subterranean civilization. Watch that. Wednesday afternoon at 2:30 will be an episode of Get Healthy with Holly. This time, Holly goes over some assisted stretches that she just can't get enough of. Empire Pro Wrestling goes to Thompson Speedway in the Christmas-themed episode Friday night at 7. For more cheery wrestling stuff, Saturday morning at 10 a.m. will be Wrestling Legends Christmas Fun with Santoro Lusigno. Lastly, you've got to watch the latest Historical Society meeting. I know it sounds riveting because this time it's all about miniature model trains. Gotta love that. Saturday night at 9. This week on Channel 9, all meetings will be airing at 8:30 p.m., beginning with the Planning Board meeting from the 1st on Monday. And Tuesday will be the School Committee meeting from the 1st. That's what's happening this week in programming. To see more dates and times, visit saugustv.org. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Rach. And not to be left out, we end the show with sports producer Anthony Michella as he tells you what he's been working on. Anthony?
Thanks, Brian. Sports producer Anthony Michella here. And that's right, I've been hard at work on the fall sports highlights. First one up is the varsity field hockey. You can check that out airing on Channel 22 and 24/7 available on our YouTube. Well, that's it for me. I'm back into the footage to get some more highlights. Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Anthony. That'll do it for this edition of What's Happening. If you like what you see here and would like to get involved with Saugus TV in any way, please give us a call at 781-231-2883 or email us at info@saugustv.org. Have a good week, Saugus. Thanks for watching.